Good evening, everyone. We will begin the evening service of the Miroku Association headquarters, expressing our gratitude to God and Meishu-sama for the permission and protection granted while participating today in God's divine plan of constructing paradise on this earth. Let us pray together the Amatsu-Norito, the prayer of heaven, followed by the Miroku Prayer. Please stand. Taka amahara ni kamsumarimasu. Kamurogi kamurogi no mikoto mochite sumemi oya kamuri sanagi no mikoto tsukushi no gimuka no tachirana no odo no ahagi hara ni misogi hara itamo toki ni narimaseru arai no kami tachi moro moro no magakoto tsumike kare o arai tamae kiyome tamae Tomao sukoto no yoshi o amatsu kami kunitsu kami yao yorozu no kami tachi tomoni abe no fuchi koma no mimi furi tatete kiko shimese to kashikomi mo maosu Miroku o mikami mamori tamae saki hae tamae Miroku o mikami mamori tamae saki hae tamae Oshie mi oya nushi no kami mamori tamae saki hae tamae Oshie mi oya nushi no kami mamori tamae saki hae tamae Kam nagara tamachi haemase. Kam nagara tamachi haemase. Great God of light, creator and giver of all life, in accordance with your divine will, the long age of night draws to an end. Your radiant divine light, shining evermore brilliantly, awakens the dawn of the glorious age of light, a time long awaited by all humanity. We thank you for guiding us to your divine plan and for the privilege of channeling and receiving Johrei. May our spirits and bodies be illuminated and purified as we live your truths given to us by Meishu-sama. Make us pure and effective instruments of your divine light, so that we may serve you and all those with whom we come in contact. May paradise on earth be realized, that health, peace, and prosperity are reality in our lives. Great God of light, bless and protect us. Radiate our souls with your divine light, so that we may truly become instruments of your great plan. Please be seated. We will now receive group Johrei.
May God and Meishu-sama bless you.
Johrei is now concluded. We will now listen to a reading from Meishu-sama's teachings. True religion. If a religion is lacking common sense, it cannot be one that will save all humanity. Teachings that give life to other teachings represent a true religion containing the great power of God, our Creator. Helped by God's power, let us break through the hard crust of false beliefs rooted in material things. To have true faith, one must be careful to use common sense in speech or actions. If a group expresses or exhibits extreme psychic, eccentric, or fanatical behavior, be on guard. When someone is inclined to be impressed by such zealous displays, it is due to a lack of spiritual understanding. Genuine faith in God should reinforce the belief that the mission of a spiritual movement is humanity's salvation rather than adherence to its dogma. It should guide one in service not only to fellow group members, but to others as well. The ultimate purpose of faith is to help each human being daily become closer to the perfect image and likeness of God. While perfection on earth is perhaps beyond human reach, the desire to make a sincere effort toward its attainment certainly represents the right attitude and is a worthy spiritual aspiration. The deeper the faith, the more natural and unaffected a person is. At this point, an individual can be said to be truly living the teachings. One with true spiritual understanding speaks and acts sensibly, humbly, and sincerely, leaving an uplifting, warm impression with all they meet. The person is gracious and kind, finding true happiness in the happiness of others. This alone can unlock the door to God's blessings.
Good evening, everyone. Thank you for joining the Miroku Association headquarters evening service. Thank you also for keep praying along with us for world peace. This evening, I want to share with you the faith experience of Ana Clara Bezerra Salaivasa. She's from Fortaleza, Ceará, Brazil. Ana Clara is a school teacher. She's 25 years old and became a Johrei member 10 years ago. 2015, she was diagnosed with depression and anxiety disorder. She endured medical and therapeutic follow-ups. However, the result was not constant. Sometimes everything was fine, sometimes she felt at a dead end. At the time, she lived in São Paulo and spent all her time working and studying as a refugee not to think about her emotional struggles. Despite having been very active before in practicing our faith, she became inactive since 2019. With the onset of the COVID-19 pandemic, her symptoms worsened, and she began to experience panic attacks. She had difficulty performing basic activities, such as making her bed and preparing meals. She no longer had the strength for anything, and decided to resign from her job as a teacher. She withdrew from the projects she was participating in and gave up trying to get a master's degree she was applying for. In August of 2020, she returned to her mother's home in Fortaleza. She began to dedicate with her mother in the liturgy, in monthly services, and receiving intensive Johrei at the Johrei Center. In May of 2021, she was invited to dedicate as a family assistant. Shortly after receiving the list of families for her to assist, she had to travel to the countryside to take care of her grandmother, who was alone. As the nearest Johrei center was in another city, she started to dedicate in her grandmother's home. She kept in touch online and prayed for her assigned families, attended our daily online services, channeled around 3 hours of Johrei a day to her grandmother, and engaged in the Mitamamigaki practice. Mitamamigaki is the focused dedication to cleaning one's surroundings as a way to achieve soul polishing. She also studied the teachings of Meishu-sama and made flower arrangements for the home. Gradually, the symptoms of her depression began to reduce. In August of 2021, she returned to her home. She felt herself more cheerful and with energy to dedicate. She met with the members she cared for at the center and made home visits. She offered monthly donations of gratitude, and the more she dedicated, the more strength she gained. She felt calm and happy. As she continued committed herself to dedications, new paths opened for her. She went back to dreaming and making plans. Ana Clara received requests for private lessons, translation, and proofreading of academic materials. May of this year, she started a new job as a last year. She started a new job as a teacher and started her master's degree. Today, she no longer experiences panic attacks, and the symptoms of depression and anxiety are much milder. She learned that although we go through purifications and challenges, we have our practice of faith as tools to overcome them. She currently keeps her commitment as a family assistant, helps recording faith experiences, as well as taking an advanced course for Johrei members. Ana Clara is very thankful to God and Meishu-sama for allowing her to have her life transformed, and she now reaffirms her commitment to continue dedicating herself to the divine work for the construction of paradise on earth. Thank you very much for attending this evening service, for listening to this faith experience. Wish you a most wonderful weekend. Thank you very much.
This brings to a conclusion our evening service. Thank you everyone for joining us, and we wish you a very blessed evening.